to this, and this is my review of ROH Dragon Gate Challenge 2. What this basically is this was during the WrestleMania weekend. This is one of their two WrestleMania weekend shows. Basically, it's Ring of Honor versus Dragon Gate, and a little friendly competition type of thing as far as the matches go. So not a very much story-driven DVD, but as far as wrestling, which is what this DVD is mainly for, is just let's throw some guys out there and let's put on some good matches. This delivers on levels that will just it's amazing. It's amazing because I've already watched about half of Supercard of Honor, which takes place the next night after this, and so far that show is freaking incredible, and this show was extremely good. It was just, oh my god, it was just wow. I was really surprised at how good this show came off. Like I said, this was the Friday show of WrestleMania weekend, and of course, WrestleMania weekend you had the live Impact. You then had two other Impact tapings, Friday and Saturday, and then you had the Hall of Fame on Saturday night, and Supercard of Honor Saturday night, and then WrestleMania Sunday night. And this was a great show in my opinion. I had heard very mixed kind of feelings about this show. A lot of the kind of wrestling press that were in Orlando, some people really liked this, some people didn't. Watching the DVD, this was just I was just sitting there going, wow, and I kept thinking to myself, in Supercard of Honor would be better than this. It was pretty much just amazing to me. For those of you who don't know, the Pro Wrestling Report guys, or the Max Sports guys as they're on YouTube, didn't go to this show. They went to the Friday tapings of TNA. They didn't go to this show. I have to say, I called them out on it on one of their videos, and they missed a hell of a show. I mean, this is better than a lot of pay-per-views we've seen in a long time, and that includes Ring of Honor pay-per-views. This was just an awesome show. To start off, since I've rambled long enough, start the night off with a non-title match with Nigel McGuinness versus Delirious. This was more of just to try to get Delirious over even more, or Delirious try to get McGuinness over even more as a heel. I think it pretty much did that. This was a fun opening match. I wouldn't call it a great opening match because it wasn't something that got necessarily, was just a great wrestling match, but for a comedy, kind of a Delirious type match, I thought this did a lot of good. Got the fans kind of into it. Be fans. For everybody that is going to see this video that was at this show, hats off. You guys are one of the best crowds I have seen, particularly Ring of Honor crowds, which I'm starting to get kind of upset with. I've seen in a long time. Very nice, very good, a lot of fun. You guys deserve mention for this on this DVD because you guys made the show better, didn't take away from it. Then we had a Jigsaw and Ruckus from the Vulture Squad versus Rinauro and Kenny King from YRR from FIP, which is Ring of Honor sister promotion in Florida. And this was another good match. A little, definitely a spotty match, but not so much that it got boring or that it kind of over the top. It was really good, flowed really well. It was just a fun little match and set up a match that would take place the next night. Austin Aries, the next match, which would start the whole Dragon Gate versus ROH basic Dragon Gate challenge, was Austin Aries versus Horiguchi, and this was the only singles match out of the Dragon Gate Challenge matches, and this was pretty good. I wouldn't call it great, but it was still pretty good. I'd give it 3.5 stars. I really liked this. I thought Austin Aries was definitely really into this. I think the fans were kind of thrown off because Horiguchi, I don't think most of them had seen Horiguchi's newest gimmick, so I think that kind of threw them off a little bit. It was a lot of fun. Really good match. These guys just worked really well together, so hats off to that. Then we got Steen and Generico versus Doi and Yoshino. This may have been the match of the weekend. I haven't seen everything on All-Star Weekend, or Supercard of Honor, so I can't really say, but this was excellent 4.5 star match. Just The crowd was going crazy. I think people who hadn't seen Ring of Honor live, you could just hear the crowd just like, what the hell are we watching? It was that type of environment, just a lot of fun. It was spotty, but as a lot of Dragon Gate matches are, but Dragon Gate matches are spotty in a different way, in that it's very lucha libre, Japanese juniors wrestling kind of mixed up. And so when you have guys that can work well with the Dragon Gate guys, it is just this flowing, beautiful thing that just, it looks, what I would compare, what I think of good lucha libre, it's very much like that, where it just flows and it's just fun to watch, and you're just like, wow. Even, you know, it's one of those things I wish TNA would kind of look at, would be Dragon Gate, because I think their style is perfect for what I think they want the X Division to be. And if they could just mimic that style, I think it would just be wonderful. But that's just me in my biased ways, so what do I know? The next match was Shingo and BxB Hulk. For those of you that have never seen BxB Hulk looks nothing like the Hulk. He looks like a little skinny anime character, to quote J.D. Dunn from Football Mania, because I thought that was a great quote in explaining him. But he's a lot of fun. And taking on Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black, who of course are not so much fun. This was almost as good as the previous match. I mean, it was like, can you top this? And then they went out there and said, well, we're going to try. I mean, it was just that close. I'd give this 4.25 stars. I had a lot of fun. I'm big into Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black right now. I'm just really am. So, and I'm a big Shingo and a big BxB Hulk fan, so this just kind of, I just really liked this and thought it was a lot of fun. Just, again, spotty, but spotty in a way that it just flowed, and you just didn't notice, you didn't care, because it was fun to watch, and it wasn't like, oh my god, what are they setting up for? It wasn't like what they were setting up for. What are they setting up for next? It was just, you know, that it just flowed very nicely. Then we got the Briscoes versus Dragon Kid and Santo. I thought this would be a lot better. I was starting to wonder just how, if there was going to be another match on this card that was just going to be at least good, because it was just, but this match kind of came back down. This was still a very good match. I give this 3.5 stars, but it started off a little slow. I think it suffered a bit because of the first two matches. I think if I saw this match by itself, I probably would have liked it maybe a little bit more, but this was still good in my opinion, and a lot of fun to watch. Again, just a lot of fun. Then we had the No Remorse Corps and Eric Stevens taking on Eric Stevens, CIMA, and Go Shiozaki. This was very, very good. I'd give this 3.75 stars. They went out there, definitely capped off the night very well. I think went out there, busted their butts, and was again another fun match. Just fun to see. I mean, I couldn't even begin to explain just how just fun. Lots of chops, lots of good stiff kicks. I think if you're a wrestling fan, there's something in that match that you will find that you will enjoy, at least somewhat. Overall, this was just an excellent show. I give this an 8.75. I don't think it was quite as good as WrestleMania. I don't think it's quite in that just amazing category, but I think it's damn close. And definitely, I think that possibly with this and Supercard of Honor the next night, you possibly, because I haven't seen all of Supercard of Honor, have the best back-to-back shows Ring of Honor may have ever done. Best double shot, because it's that good. I mean, it's just, oh my god. Once again, I mean, this WrestleMania I thought was great. I thought was amazing, and I think Ring of Honor may have stole the weekend again, which is saying a lot. They definitely brought it. So, more power to them for that. Definitely check out this DVD. I definitely recommend just about anybody I think would love this DVD, just for the wrestling. Not so much gimmick oriented, or not so much storyline oriented. I don't think that hurts this much because of the context of the event. But that's all. Have a good one. Supercard of Honor should be up tomorrow, I'm thinking. Anyways, later.